What is up, everyone? It is Rachel. Welcome back to my channel. As it is August 1st, which means the Common Application and the University of California, also known as UC applications, are officially open. So because of that, in today's video, I will be talking about college application essay brainstorming advice. So if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Rachel. I graduated from UC Berkeley in the class of 2020, where I double majored in cognitive science and legal studies. And now I'm currently working full-time at a law firm. So if you are a student applying to colleges this cycle, you should definitely check out Study Hall College Consulting. It's a team of myself and other UC Berkeley students where we specialize in reviewing college application essays and consulting one-on-one with students and parents. So definitely check out our website and social medias. On our website, we have a free blog where we post weekly advice. And on our social medias, we post a ton of free tips and tricks. So without further ado, let's get into this video all about college essay brainstorming. So before you sit down and start writing your college application essays, the first thing that you want to do is brainstorm. And so personally, I would start brainstorming for my college application essays before I looked at any of the Common App prompts, the UC application prompts, or any supplemental essays that you would have to write to submit for a college. You are preventing any kind of mental block because if you read the prompts before brainstorming, then your brainstorming session might be limited because you're already thinking about these prompts that you have to write. So basically, when you're brainstorming, you want to write freely. So when going into the rest of my video, when you are brainstorming, you don't want to limit yourself. Do not edit yourself, just write freely. So with this, you want to write all of your ideas down. When you think of something, write it down. Don't think of something and then edit it to make it sound better, or not write it down because you don't think it's good enough. But anything that comes to your mind, write it down, make a note of it. Don't edit yourself at this point of time, but basically stream of consciousness, write everything that you think down for this brainstorming session for your college application essays. Because you never know, something that you might have edited out because you thought wasn't a good idea might turn into your best idea when you're writing and rewriting and editing all of your college application essays. So next, I'm going to talk about 3 different things that you can do to start to brainstorm to get your college essay ideas. So the first way to brainstorm ideas would be to sit down and list things that are important to you. So anything from hobbies, activities, volunteering, social justice, your goals in life, different experiences that you have, your background, or even people that have changed or shaped you. Like I said in the first point, just let your stream of consciousness flow. List some different things, people, activities for each of these categories, and just write everything down. And honestly, the whole brainstorming process can be very time consuming because chances are for like your background or goals or activities, the surface level things will come up really quick, but you really want to dive deep into this list and try to think of things that get deeper because of course on this list you'll write some things like, yeah, you participate in sports, you participate in all of these things that are listed on your resume, but you also want to go one step deeper and try to think of things maybe maybe you've forgotten about. So this is one category that you want to brainstorm and spend a lot of time on this. It's not going to just take 10 or 15 minutes. The next category sort of goes one step deeper than that first category, and so in this category you want to think about and write down some qualities and traits that you have. When you're thinking of qualities and traits, you want to dig deeper. You don't want to list the most common traits, because a lot of people are probably writing college application essays about those topics. So when you are thinking about traits and qualities that you possess, you do not want to be super vague in the quality, and you don't want to be too abstract in these qualities, because if you are too vague or too abstract, those can be harder to write your college application essay about. And so an easy way to figure out some qualities and traits that are most important to you would be to do the values exercise. And I actually did this values exercise in college my freshman year when I was a part of the student government. But basically, Google a list of value words, so then you have a bunch of traits and adjectives and qualities that are more unique, rather than just sitting down and thinking of traits that describe you. Look up a list of words, and then for the values exercise, you will mark down the 10 most important traits to you, and then with the values exercise, you'll go from 10 to 5 to 3 to 1. So you'll write down the 10 things, and then you have to narrow that list of 10 down to your top 5 most important qualities, traits, adjectives, and then from that 5 go down to 3, and then go down to 1. And so doing this values exercise really helps you to hone in on what qualities and traits are most important to you, and hopefully they are more unique than just writing about the first thing that pops into your brain, which then could lead to be the basis of your college application essay. And so finally, the third category for brainstorming would be to brainstorm some stories or settings or senses that relate to your previous two categories. So say in the first category, when you were listing things important to you, maybe you thought of some ideas under the activities or social justice categories that you are super passionate about, and then that category relates to the second brainstorming of the qualities and traits. Say you found a quality or trait that relates to that activity that you're thinking of writing about. So then in this third point, you'll be thinking about some stories, senses that relates to that activity and that quality. So then with these three brainstorming ideas, you will hopefully have some ideas for different essay topics that you could write about. And then once you do look at the prompts, you can see, okay, I think this thing that's important to me plus this quality plus this story or sense can become the basis for a certain essay prompt. So the next big thing when you are brainstorming, and even when you are writing and proofreading your college application essays, is that you always want to ask yourself, what do you want the admission officer to learn about you by reading this essay? Additionally, you want to reflect on what the admission officer will actually get from reading my essay. So you really need to reflect on A, why are you sharing this? And B, why would they care about learning about this about you? And with this, you do want to ask other people their opinion as well, because you might think you are coming off a certain way, but when another set of eyes reads your essay, they might not get the same feeling. So with these college application essays, you have such a finite and small space to share so much about yourself. If you are saying to yourself with your brainstorming ideas, this idea doesn't really share a lot about you as the college applicant, then maybe that idea isn't something that you should write about. And again, you don't want to really limit yourself in this brainstorming step, so you do want to keep these questions and reflections in mind later down the line once you've started writing your essays, seeing, okay, what am I actually sharing with the college admissions officer? Why will they care about this? And what will they get and what will they learn about me through reading my essays? And so these were some major aspects to think about and reflect on when you are brainstorming for your college application essays. Definitely let me know in the comments if you have any questions or any other videos that you want to see me do. If you are an incoming student writing your essays right now, do definitely check out Study Hall College Consulting. Good luck brainstorming, writing, editing your college application essays. Definitely start early. These deadlines for early action, early decision are quickly approaching, even if they are a couple months away. In the blink of an eye, literally the deadlines approach so quickly. And with that, thank you all so much for watching. It really means a lot. Make sure you like this video to help me out with the YouTube algorithm and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and I will see you all next time.